Good evening, gentlemen, and welcome to the first league recap. It's going to be every week, every other week, every quarter week. I don't really fucking know. So anyway, we're going to give a quick update about how the fuck everyone's team's doing. And frankly, you're going to find out as I find out, because I don't give a fuck about your teams. Your teams stink. There's one good team in this fucking league, and it happens to be mine. Coming off a fucking big win over my quote-unquote rival, Drew Doyle. Congratulations, bud. You're getting fucking married. Maybe you should get your fucking head out of the ass and fucking start thinking about your goddamn fantasy team, because it fucking stinks. You fucking stink. You come out here with your fucking big 3 fucking receivers like they're fucking something to deal with. You got Odell fucking Beckham throwing up basically fucking goose eggs. DeAndre Hopkins on your fucking team, which you would never fucking trade him before, on your fucking team, just fucking killing you. Deshaun Watson's got no fucking offensive line. He makes plays through his legs. He's my fucking quarterback. I know what the fuck you're gonna say. I understand it. But you fucking stink. You gotta figure it out. If that's what the fucking best you're gonna come with, sir, enjoy the fucking basement of the Central Division. Although you're gonna have to talk to the fucking owner of that. That would be fucking Mr. Buck Wild. His team really stinks. Fucking irrelevant, really. He should just fucking trade all his fucking players. If there's anybody on his team that anybody actually fucking wants, because his team stinks. Absolutely stinks. The video did not freeze there. I had to fucking make sure everyone fucking knows. So anyway, we're going to start with a quick little recap of week fucking 4. So Drew comes into fucking my house. Fucking dad's house. You got fucking Dak Prescott needed about 20 points, give or take. I think it was 19 something to fucking get the W on Monday night. No. Stinks. Devontae Freeman. Former pot of gold, fucking great. Stinks. Mark Ingram. He's real good. Maybe 6 fucking years ago, buddy. Aaron Jones. Keenan Allen. Also former member of Pot of Gold. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty good, but threw up a stinker this week. He knows where his fucking loyalty is. Odell Beckham. DeAndre Hopkins. Drew's team stinks. He's irrelevant for the league. All right, we're going to continue on down the line here. We got fucking Brady against Dirt. Dirt's team is a fucking well-oiled machine. You talk about a guy that's geared up for a championship run. He said it the other day, his team is one of the best teams in the league, and he's got the best fucking draft stock around. He's honestly not really lying. His fucking team is stacked and geared up for the future as well. From the top, Lamar Jackson, Austin Eckler, Todd Gurley. Obviously, the Eckler stop's going to go down. Mike Evans really hit or miss. Julio Jones, he's the realest nigga in the league. Juju, I'm actually not a big fan of him, but, he can ball. Michael Thomas, he's a real one, too. Mark Andrews, just the team top to bottom, that's just starting lineup is absolutely fucking stacked. You go into his bench a little hurt. It's not the greatest bench, but that starting lineup is geared up for a championship for sure. And he played Brady. And Brady's team, well, let's be honest, that team kind of stinks. Patrick Mahomes is about the only Dalvin Cook's pretty good too. So we'll go with those two. Basically, you got those two, and you fucking beat Brady. The rest of his team stinks. Emmanuel Sanders, because he's a fucking Denver Broncos fan, well, he stinks. Hopefully, he gets traded to the Patriots. That'll help fucking the Patriots, which is all for the good people in the world. And it might actually help Brady, for his sake. Might actually fucking be able to have a guy that's capable of fucking throwing a decent ball. Anyway, the rest of his team, Trey Burton, Boss, John Ross, stinks. Paul Richardson, stinks. Marlon Mack, Kenyon Drake is his fucking starting running back. I have like 5 starting running backs. I have 5 fucking running backs on my team. I'd rather have than Kenyon fucking Drake. That guy stinks. See you in Drum Hill, bud. Next on the list, we got fucking Rich and fucking Deej. Here's a fucking barn burner for you boys. 95 to 88. Fucking real barn burner. Deej's team, fucking defending champion. His team kind of stinks. Russell Wilson, Chris Carson, courtesy of me. James Conner. His team stinks. Just going down the line, Marquise Brown. Paris fucking Campbell started this week. Paris goddamn Campbell. Just about sums up the fucking Deej team. Amari Cooper, he's a boomer bust. Like, Deej is one of those teams that could possibly get hot and start putting up like $140 a week and start actually becoming a threat to our real teams that are out there. But until then, Latavius Murray on his bench stinks. Mattinson, he's just like the king. He needs Gordon to come back. He's like the king of the fucking backups. He's just sitting there praying for injuries. That's literally what he's doing. Other than that, his team's actually fucking very vulnerable in a lot of different spots. There's not a lot of fucking... Not really a complete team. And he's playing Rich, and I don't even need to talk about Rich's team because he's 0-4 and put up 88 points. That guy fucking needs to sell his team, sell it back to Katie. Probably could You're not going to make your money back, that's for fucking sure. You might be able to sell it for a fucking lollipop and maybe a fucking cold beer, but I fucking wouldn't pay one for that. Your team stinks. Carson Wentz should start quarterback. That stinks. The only bright spot is basically Alvin Kamara. And even him, he's pretty questionable this year without Drew Brees, so you're kind of fucked there, buddy. Cheers, Mr. fucking Chelmsford. More like Mr. fucking your team sucks. Fucking, yeah, his team stinks the whole way down. Alshon Jeffrey is his fucking wide receiver 2, stinks. Brandon Cooks, boomer bust, is his wide receiver 1, also stinks. Christian Kirk can suck a dick. Kyler Murray is not that fucking good. And he only throws to fucking Mr. Larry because he's a fucking legend. DK Metcalf sucks. Jack Doyle, shut the fuck up. I think he scored a touchdown this week. He got 10 points. Suck a dick. Yeah, really, his best player might be the Minnesota Vikings defense. And they kind of stink, too. He made a critical mistake this week for fucking no reason at all. He's fucking Aaron Rodgers sitting on his bench. That cost him 6 points, which would have made the game a bit closer. Talk about a fucking bad head coach, though. He's still got Kareem Hunt sitting around. He's not going to do anything. He's a fucking Rashad Penny. I don't know. His team stinks. Not actually a threat. Basically, he's going to be a contender for the number 1 overall draft pick. He's going to be in the lottery. He might be able to sell a couple of his pieces for higher draft picks and start the rebuild now. Maybe fucking jumpstart a little bit because Joe Mixon's going downhill. Really, one of his only bright spots is Alvin Kamara. He should really start thinking about fucking trading off his valuable pieces. Here was a fucking irrelevant game in the league. Buck Wild fucking versus Hacksaw Tom Brady. Let's see what we had here before 2 fucking dumpster fires here. It was 194. Obviously, fucking Damon comes over. He's going to start Daniel Jones. Stinks. That was a bad decision. That's on the coaching part. On his bench, he had Baker Mayfield and Tom Brady. Basically, all 3 of his quarterbacks were a suck fest this week. So it really just shows to you fucking quarterbacks are overrated. You guys are all a bunch of fucking idiots. Leonard Fournette was the fucking bright spot of his fucking team. Couldn't find a fucking end zone. Typical fucking Jackson Jaguars guy. Devontae Adams about 100 fucking million catches this week. It was fucking awesome to watch in the first half. Fucking got injured. That was that. He was able to pull off a fucking 6-point W over Buck Wild and his fucking team. I will tell you, his team is very bad. Very bad. Let me reiterate that. Very bad. But it is worth noting that Daniel Jones is undefeated both in the NFL and the Fantasy Football League. Something to think about there. Damon's 1-0 when he starts Daniel Jones. Bucks team stinks. Literally top to bottom, I can't find one fucking player that I'd want on my team. I used to want Calvin Ridley on my team, but he kind of stinks too. Sammy Watkins stinks. Jared Goff really stinks. Put up fucking 20 this week. Carlos Hyde's on his fucking team. Bucks team stinks too. I'm going to walk through this fucking division. The Central Division's a fucking joke. I'm just fucking laughing. That's why I paid you guys all $1 at the beginning of the year. Because it's just thank you for fucking letting me into the playoffs so easily. This is fucking ridiculous. Your teams stink. Another barn burner here. Actually, a very rare sight. We should add. Boop, 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 boop. Surprise of the fucking week. Dave got a win. I actually don't know how. Cooper Kupp, I guess. That would do it. Somehow Yeah, that stinks. Big second half really fucking cost Murph Luck the fucking W. He literally had a fucking goose egg from Nelson Aguilar. If you're starting Nelson Aguilar, you got fucking issues. That's Tessie the cat. Jacoby Brissett's his starting quarterback. This dude's team stinks. I'm actually shocked that they won anything. Yeah, his team stinks up and down. LaShawn McCoy, I traded it to him like fucking 3 years ago. Best trade I ever fucking did for like a first round pick, maybe 2 of them. Yeah, his team stinks. Murph Luck. None of his players did. Dan Bailey with the fucking goose egg. That doesn't help you at all. God. Yeah. I actually don't hate his team though. So I think like maybe that dog's gonna bark. His team for sure can do something. James Winston putting up almost 30. And Matt Stafford as his other coach. Hey! Dog, fucking retard. He's not my dog. James Winston and Matt Stafford. Again, no solidified top 1 quarterback there. That's a tough one to get. Derrick Henry, former pot of gold, great. Frank Gore is starting on the running back. That's a fucking tough thing to have because Frank Gore kind of stinks. Allen Robinson's pretty good, but they got no quarterback now. And Murph Luck's team could be in trouble because he's basically, I'd say wide receiver 2. I don't know, maybe 3. It's tough. He's got stuff on. He's got some good receivers. Saquon obviously is out. That sucks for him because his bench isn't the strongest in the world. So actually, it really sucks. He's actually just kind of hoping for an Ezekiel Elliott fucking injury. But until then, I think he's 3-1 or 2-. I think he's 2-2. So he's like in the playoff picture. There's no way Dave has more than 1 win because his team stinks. The surprise of the year. But it's not really a surprise because his team is actually really good. Lou versus Joe. Oh, how the mighty have fallen commish. Good luck getting a playoff spot this year. You're no longer a contender in this league. You're a contender to make the playoffs because your team is going down fucking hill. I've been waiting to get to Lewis's team because his team surprisingly good. Joe's team surprisingly bad. Same with DJ's. Surprisingly bad. 2 perennial playoff Super Bowl championship contenders have gone downhill this year. Opens up the entire league for everybody else. I'm sorry this is taking so much time, but it's just really important. Joe's team, Kyler Murray was the starting quarterback this week. I already told you guys, Kyler Murray stinks. Nick Chubb, overrated. 37 points this week. That's fine. Ezekiel Elliott, he's actually pretty good. Adam Thielen stinks. Preston Williams stinks. Terrell Williams stinks. Zach Ertz, nah. Darren Waller, his team is starting 2 tight ends on a week-to-week basis. I understand they're both top tight ends, but you're just not going to get the point production that you need. 2 tight ends, you're basically depending on touchdowns. With Carson Wentz throwing Zach Ertz the football, granted there's no one else to throw to on that team. That team stinks. But so does Commission's team. It's falling apart. Even anything, Le'Veon Bell on the fucking Jets, he still stinks. Like, the Jets stink. You're not going to score any points that way. You should have traded him a long time ago. I honestly don't see his team getting any good. He's going to hang on. Tyreek Hill might come back, might not. I don't know what his situation is, but frankly, Patrick Mahomes fine without them. The Chiefs should probably think about fucking getting rid of him, and he's going to go into a different offense, and he's going to stink because he's not real. Kyle Rudolph is like the worst tight end of all time. You have 4 fucking tight ends rostered on your team, and they all stink. It's not like Zach Ertz is okay. Darren Waller is too. I'm the fucking walrus. I get that. He's good. But god damn it. Your team stinks, and I'm fucking disappointed in you, Commish. And we're on to my favorite player in the leagues, Mike Lewis. Just a few years ago, this kid couldn't even win a game. He's in first place in his division. I think he's a healthy 3-1. His team is very good. Quarterback selection this week was not ideal, I see. Casey Keenum. Yeah, I mean, you play a decent coach. If you play someone else who's actually decent at fantasy football and not Joe Nazaro, you might not walk away with a victory here. You might, because you still put up fucking $138. Congrats, kudos. Christian McCaffrey is carrying this fucking kid's team. And Christian McCaffrey is the realest fucking white boy ever. That motherfucker gets like 30 points a fucking game. He's a savage. David Johnson fucking looks healthy. Obviously, Chris Godwin fucking went off, and his quarterback stinks, so it's questionable for Chris Godwin for the rest of the year. Every couple weeks, you're going to have a massive game out of him. But if that happens, if he has a bust in the playoffs, you're fucked. Tyler Lockett, I think he's going to be good all year. That's a good, solid fucking receiver all year long. Should see tons of volume, see the targets, get the catches. He's a good fucking after ball. Robert Woods is probably one of my favorite receivers in the league. DJ Moore can suck a dick. I think he stinks. Noah Fant hasn't really panned out yet. Rookie fucking... Anyone rookie right now, it's fucking not easy to fucking do. I think he'll eventually get it. Might be a little early for a contender to be starting a rookie like that in a fucking tight end spot, but I don't really know. Yeah, I've only lost a championship in this league, I think twice. Because I'm a fucking idiot. One was to fucking Drew, fucking clown. But yeah, no, his fucking team is solid. I mean, he's got some boom or bust players on his bench. I think Lewis is really the surprise of the league. The one thing I'm not surprised about is how bad Buck's team is. His team stinks. We're going to go to overall standings real fast. Well, I guess we'll go in depth on my team, because I did have something to say. Wayne motherfucking Gallman. Fuck you, Drew. And fuck all of you. And, yeah, that's about it. You know, that guy, motherfucker, 25 points, motherfucker. Yeah, the rest of the team actually kind of stinks. So, if Central down, Derek 4-0, he's going to run away with that division. Brady will be lucky if he's even looking at the playoff spot. Deej, I somehow, for some reason, think that he's going to come back, push for a playoff, and could be win a round in the playoffs in the wild card round. Rich is irrelevant. Myself, I'm going to walk with Central Division. Everyone else, their team stinks. Maybe Drew. It's doubtful, but I don't see it happening. And then the last division, the West, I like all their teams. Oh my fucking God, Dave has 2 wins. That is amazing. I think I like Lou to win that division. Dave will drop to dead last. I'll honestly be surprised if he wins another fucking game all year. And then, really between Joe and Murph for second place, I don't know. And that could be like the final wild card, the final playoff spot, I think is going to come between Joe and B-Murph. I think 2, 3, maybe they each get in unless a surprise candidate comes around. Like I said, unless Drew gets hot. I mean, there's like 7 or 8 teams that can make a run. The ones that aren't one of them are Rich. His team stinks. I don't think Brady, I'm sorry. I love you, buddy. Don't pull me over. But I don't think you're doing it this year. Buck, obviously, his team stinks. Damon, probably not. And definitely Dave. Everyone else that's 7 more. There's only 6 spots. It's going to be a bloodbath. We're a quarter of the way through the fucking season here, which means we're like almost a third of the way through the regular season, which means playoff pictures are going to start forming up here pretty soon. And I'm going to give an update next week when I don't have so much to talk about. Love you. Bye.